everyone. We are outside on the veranda at the beautiful Waterworks in Philadelphia. And of course, I have great company. I'm with Executive Chef Daryl Harmon, and we just saw him make some beautiful appetizers for us. And we have one on the table. Would you like to talk about that?
Yes, we have our grilled halloumi cheese with grilled pita bread and a Anaheim pepper cooler.
Great. Now tell me about the food we just cooked. I noticed that plating the food is very important to you.
Yes, it is.
Do you really look for colors and textures, or is it kind of just whatever goes with whatever you put it together?
My style, I try to keep it like as a 100% attack on the senses.
Okay,
so,
that's great.
Basically, from texture to taste to smell, I like to attack all the senses.
Okay. And tell us about what your favorite dish is.
My favorite dish is the dish that's about to come out, and that's the grilled octopus.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
This is our signature dish on the menu.
Okay.
We sell more octopus than anything else on the menu.
Wow.
If you come to the Waterworks, you have to have the octopus.
I'm going to dig in.
But you eat the whole thing now, right?
That's tasty. Now, something special in this restaurant that you had brought to my attention before was that there's actually a table inside, table 42.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you could tell us and tell everybody about that.
Well, table 42 is the most romantic table in the restaurant. We had over 300 proposals at table 42. So if you want to get married,
come here and sit at table 42.
Come here, sit at table 42. Maybe you'll be the lucky one next time.
So when we were in the kitchen, you had two helpers. They're your sous chefs. Can you tell me about them and tell everybody about them while I eat?
Isaka Fafano's sous chef and Curtis Johnson. I believe, being an executive chef is great, but you have to have a team behind you, and that's what makes you better.
Tell me about the history of this restaurant.
Okay, basically the Waterworks was the first municipal water system in Philadelphia. It was built in 1812. And it was built by Frederick Graff, so it was really significant water system back in that day. Right after that, it was a public aquarium, and then it was a public pool. Yeah.
That's so interesting. And then when did you come on board?
I came on board 2007.
So you've been here for a while.
For 4 years now.
I mean, you can't get tired of looking at this view,
right? No, it's a beautiful view, isn't it? This is my backyard.
This is great. I mean, if you could be anywhere, this is the place to be, I think, So tell me about your inspirations. Who inspires you?
Basically, I was inspired by a lot of Atlantic City chefs.
Okay, that's where I'm from. So,
yeah. I started off in Atlantic City in the casinos. Started off at Bally's Park Place, Taj Mahal. Worked with some great chefs there and learned a lot. And I became the vice president of the American Culinary Federation. And now I'm here in Philadelphia, enjoying every bit of it.
Well, Executive Chef Daryl Harmon, thank you so much for taking the time to show us how to make some of these great staple foods that you have here at Waterworks, and we really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Meet the Chefs, and also for more episodes of Meet the Chefs and Just Desserts, you can check out acweekly.com at any time. And if you're a restaurant that would like to showcase your great foods, go to acweekly.com. Thank you, everybody. How lucky am I to be eating with Chef Jeffrey Johnson of the Copperfish inside the presidential dining room. There's, I believe, 3 dining rooms of the restaurant, correct?
There's actually 5. There's 3 downstairs and there's 2 upstairs.
Okay, great. And we're in the presidential room.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And this is the final piece of what we were cooking earlier in the kitchen. I believe it's a seared veal medallion with a vegetable ragu.
Yep.
Yeah.
Topped with some fresh baby arugula and a balsamic glaze.
Great. It looks so good. I cannot wait to try it. That is so good.
Thank you.
It like literally didn't take that much time.
Nope.
And it just used fresh ingredients, a few ingredients. Tell me about the restaurant. Tell me, are you open all year round?
Yes, we're open all year. Weekends right now because it is seasonal. I'm changing the menu up. In the summertime, I change the menu almost every day just because I bring in tons of fish that have flown in from all over the world.
And what about your favorite spice? Like, what can you not live without?
Salt and pepper.
Okay. Isn't that
Salt and
funny? It's
pepper.
like so basic.
Yeah, you need salt and pepper. It's got to taste good.
It's
gotta taste good.
So tell me, if you could travel anywhere right now, where would you go, especially to, I guess, check out the food? I mean, where do you want to go?
Europe.
Yeah. Is there
Italy.
any place? Italy.
Somewhere in Italy.
So tell me about your inspiration. Who inspired you to be who you are today?
The greatest influences in my life in this industry would be my grandmother and my mother.
Tell me about your favorite dish to cook. What's your absolute favorite?
It would probably be the blueberry scallops that I do.
Okay,
because it
great.
is so random and people aren't expecting a blueberry sauce with seared scallops.
Right, that's not very common.
Right.
It's funny when I interview different chefs because you would think a chef would also like to bake, but a lot of them don't. Do you like to bake just as much as you like to cook?
Not particularly, but I do it. I used to be a pastry
so
chef. Yeah, I used to be a pastry chef years ago at this one restaurant. I just got bored of doing it because it's so specific and it's so time-consuming, and you have to be exact. And I like to
You like the art of it.
that and it's faster. Doing hot foods, it's faster.
Right, make sure you come out to the Copperfish in Cape May. It's beautiful. When you walk up the walkway just into the restaurant, it's an old house. I
Yes.
imagine, right? It's an old house. I mean, what is this, like a Victorian?
It's an old Victorian home built 1860 something.
Yeah.
The fireplace in the garden room is the oldest active fireplace,
Wow.
or the oldest fireplace in an active business in Cape May.
Wow, I know. I mean, just the scenery, even just driving into Cape May is beautiful. You have to do it. But come here to the Copperfish. The food is fresh. It's delectable.
Thank you.
And it's just very good. And there's a lot of love that's put into it and a lot of creativity. And it tastes great. I mean, I can't wait. I wish I could come back and eat everything and sample it. So one day you'll have to let me sample everything.
That's fine.
Got that again. But no, come out here. It's right up 416 Broadway in Cape May. Come on out to the Copperfish restaurant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Meet the Chefs. And also for more episodes of Meet the Chefs and Just Desserts, you can check out acweekly.com at any time. And if you're a restaurant and you would like to showcase your goods, you can email us at editor@acweekly.com. Everyone, I'm Whitney Ullman. Thank you so much.